Topic 1. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell hints at potential interest rate cuts in response to a cooling economy and decelerating job market. Jerome Powell, the chairman of the U.S. Federal Reserve, mentioned in recent congressional testimony that the U.S. economy is facing a cooling labor market and still high inflation. He suggested a shift in the Fed's stance, which has been focused on fighting inflation, hinting at possible interest rate cuts. Powell noted that inflation is still above the Fed's 2% target but has been improving in recent months, and further positive data could lead to considering rate cuts. He also mentioned that the job market has cooled significantly over the past 2 years, and economic growth has slowed. These remarks have strengthened expectations among investors and economists that the Fed may cut rates at its September meeting. The Reserve Bank of New Zealand, RBNZ, also hinted at a gradual interest rate cut if inflation slows as expected, maintaining the current rate at 5.5%. This has led market participants to anticipate rate cuts sooner. Overall, Powell's testimony and the movements of global central banks indicate that while concerns about inflation persist, the possibility of interest rate cuts is growing to sustain economic growth and job creation. Topic 2. China faces challenges with textile waste due to fast fashion and lagging recycling efforts. China, as the world's largest textile producer and consumer, discards 26 million tons of clothing annually, most of which are made from non-recyclable synthetic fibers. Recycling plants like the Wenzhou Tiancheng Textile Co. in Zhejiang Province are trying to address this issue by recycling discarded cotton clothes, and young designers in Shanghai are working to increase sustainability by recreating old clothes into new ones or making garments from waste materials like plastic bottles, fishing nets, flour sacks, and pineapple leaves. However, these efforts are overshadowed by giant fast fashion brands that mass-produce cheap synthetic fiber clothing for a rapidly expanding global consumer base. Experts believe that true change is only possible through government intervention or a complete zero-waste workflow. In China, cotton is recycled, but not fast fashion synthetic fibers. Chinese cotton has been criticized for its association with forced labor among the Uyghur minority in Xinjiang. Fast fashion brands score low on sustainability, and domestic policies in China prohibit the use of recycled cotton from used clothes in new garments. Young Chinese designers are creating sustainable fashion, but the production cost of recycled clothing is high, resulting in much higher price tags than fast fashion brands. Consumers are unwilling to pay more for clothes made from recycled materials, and companies lack financial incentives due to the ability to produce clothing cheaply in China. Experts say clear government targets, like those that drove China's electric vehicle industry, are needed. Currently, fast fashion remains in vogue in China. Topic 3. Automotive industry recalls, with BMW recalling over 390,000 vehicles for airbag issues and Fisker recalling SUVs due to a water pump issue. BMW is recalling more than 390,000 vehicles in the U.S. due to the risk of Takata airbag inflators exploding in certain 2006-2011 and 2009-2011 model year 3 Series sedans and sports wagons. The explosion could result in metal fragments, causing serious injury or death. BMW plans to inspect and, if necessary, replace the driver's airbag module free of charge, with notifications to owners scheduled for August 23. Fisker is recalling 7,545 of its 2023-2024 Ocean SUVs in the U.S. due to a communication failure in the vehicle's cabin electric water pump, which could cause a sudden loss of power while driving. The issue could limit vehicle speed to 10 to 20 miles per hour, increasing the risk of accidents. Fisker reports no accidents or injuries related to this issue. Owners of the recalled vehicles will be notified on August 25th, and a new and improved cabin electric water